Hi, I'd like to provide a biased review of the Cisco Certified Support Technician Cybersecurity exam, which I recently passed within the past month. This is May 2024. I used the Skills for All course because a hard copy of the exam was not available. The course was very informative. It included several labs. Regarding the coursework, even though this is an entry-level cybersecurity certification course and exam, the content is not really for an entry-level person in IT. I believe that you need to have several years of experience regarding the cybersecurity realm. My background in that was to deal with adware and spyware several years ago. And in regards to my background, I wanted to also mention there are 6 sections in the course itself. Some of the earlier sections do require that you have a background in some specific areas. I would recommend that because I had a certification entry level, the Linux Essentials certification. I also have my CCNA, that those were very helpful. The labs that were related to Linux, as well as networking and the firewall configuration. If you do not have a background with Linux or with Cisco networking, this course is going to be longer than the 150 hours that it is estimated to be. So those are 2 things that I don't regret pursuing in advance of this certification. The reason I pursued this certification is because I was taking a look at the Security Plus, and I actually already had a couple of CompTIA certifications that were expired. But this certification, I do have a preference for Cisco networking products, hardware, infrastructure, equipment, and it's a certification that's good for life, whereas the Security Plus, you do have to renew that through the means that they tell you that it is renewable. I did stumble across a fact where this exam costs about $125. Depending on who you schedule it to, they may have a promotional code to get a discount. But there's also an additional $40 proctoring fee. So if you are not able to take it in person, it is an additional $40 on top of the exam in order to take the exam. To kind of give you a brief overview of the course material, I felt over the long run, it took me about 5 months to study for the course. I did take several periods of rest during that time frame. Some of you may be a little bit more ambitious and more determined and able to study longer periods. It was definitely enjoyable. It was very technical. However, the exam is kind of a broad overview of everything that you study. The course material and the smaller exams are very technical, but the exam itself was based on a broad overview, and the exam is actually pretty doable. I believe it's about 46 questions in about 50 minutes, and I studied to the point where I was exhausted from studying, and I was able to take the practice exam several times, and when I took the exam I finished with maybe about 15 minutes to go. And so you have a way that you do your best to study for exams. This is a very good entry-level cybersecurity exam. I don't regret getting it, but I did want to provide these helpful tips in order for you to take into consideration whether or not you want to pursue this. Sadly, this is not the CyberOps certification, but I do think that I don't believe in skipping steps regarding certifications. And so if you feel very confident and comfortable with the CyberOps, I do recommend that. But if you don't want to skip steps, I kind of think that maybe it might be a little bit more favorable for you to pursue the CCST cybersecurity exam. Good luck on your pursuit of your IT career, and I hope that this video was helpful for you in making your decision on whether to take this exam or not.